We are live to tape.
All right. So yeah, just to try and recap here now. We were in the bar, everybody was going to bed. I don't remember, did you talk to JC at all?
No, I don't think we did.
Okay. And have you spoken with the Lorax yet?
The Lorax? Was that the bartender? Because I think we talked to him.
No, he's not in this whole campaign, so that's good. All right. So, are you setting up anything before you go to bed? Doing any rituals? Doing anything special, or are we just?
Well, I mean, I had
the
we had done the whole thing with the pitcher downstairs.
Right. We set up the pitcher,
and I'm going to take my string and silver bells and tie it to the, across the door jamb. So if anybody tries to sneak in, we will know about it.
Okay. Let's get that set up. Are you doing 2 watches, 3 watches, or the bells?
We're in and in. I think we were relatively. I don't know. I was feeling safe.
That's how they want you to feel.
That's right.
That's
how big spell gets you.
Yeah.
That's how big spell gets you.
I'm a trickster rogue, so I don't know big spell.
You just think you don't.
Oh, I know I don't.
Yep. Should have opted for the room insurance. Okay. I'm good unless anybody else. You had something?
No, I was just going to say I don't think that I need any specific things this evening.
Okay. Just didn't know if there was anything you guys need to prepare at night or anything else different because I haven't gone through everything on your characters. Okay. Yeah, I mean, apart from drunks kind of wandering up to their rooms and banging around at hours, nothing happens overnight that is of note.
Cool. Morning. Time to go.
All right.
Do things.
Fuck, wizards have a lot of spells.
Yes. And you do have to prepare them. That's the shit.
Oh, I'm prepared. It's just like, I'm looking at my spell book and it's like, oh fuck, I know way too much.
You have unraveled the mysteries of the cosmos, sir.
I forget, Jeff. What race is your character?
Goblin.
Can you ask that?
I can't.
Um,
Chad is clockwork or no? I forget.
No, I'm not.
You were going to be a clockwork.
I was going to be and get time to prepare the character properly, so I am something else, and nobody asked me.
I just assumed you were a human.
Because adjacent.
I know when you go to your fantasy games, you love to be human.
Yes.
This is the most human character I have ever. I could, most of the time, pass as human. Emphasis on most of the time. No.
How steep does an incline have to be to defeat you?
The high ground.
You're a Jedi?
We covered this.
Oh, we did. Because I made a poor joke and then...
You did. Yes.
Okay.
So if you think about our dear friend Annie, and you think about the high ground, maybe you can deduce what the race is. This is a super deep cut to get to the race, so...
Do you have horns or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
No horns. My face looks human.
Is this one of the
I
normal
am.
races, or is this like one of the third
It
manual
is.
from the left thing?
It is from a not base manual, but it is not like a super obscure thing. It is probably my favorite 5e book, but
Is it Volos?
I didn't say that.
No, I said, is it?
Correct. I did not say that.
Okay.
But yes.
I enjoy killing him in Baldur's Gate. Or getting him
Enjoy
killed.
killing who?
Volo.
Oh, okay.
He's
I have not.
a real person in the game.
Oh, I didn't know he was in Baldur's Gate. Cool.
He exists in D&D and Forgotten Realms, so yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't realize they put him in the game. Yes, I am. I am a human-looking race from Vola.
Okay.
Well, I'm also a human-looking race, so we won't look it up.
Master of mankind. Okay. So morning comes and
Yeah.
we're safe, we're sound. Big spell didn't come and get us.
Correct.
Not this time.
Okay. Whew. We'll be safe every time.
Will
I
we?
mean, it's what you want to believe.
That's what I do want to do.
Was there any discussion on what you wanted to do first thing this morning, or?
It's time for food.
Yeah, eating, and I think we're still trying to figure out what. I know there's a some kind of conflict, some kind of raids or something going on, right?
Yeah, there's raid. I mean, the whole point of the dungeon is the raids on the edge of town.
And our mission is to shoo these people who don't want to leave out of here.
Yeah, you need to find a way to get them out of the instance so that it can reset.
Right. I vaguely
Can't
remember
reset
that
while they're
now.
still running around.
Just quick question: have we determined why they're running around? Do we know why they're not leaving?
I don't think you got there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there were comments about like, oh yeah, they've been around doing stuff and being loud in the center of town and things like that, but not
Sorry,
anything
I
that
had to
was a
run off for a
direct
second.
like motive.
Okay.
All right.
So,
And what?
Yeah,
What do the raids take? What do they come and?
They are
They kill
mostly
people. They
stealing
take people.
food and supplies. They're not really stealing like jewelry or valuables. So yeah,
okay.
they beat a couple of people up. I think they may have killed like one person, but it's not a huge body count. It's more of a break in when
Menace.
nobody's around and steal it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
however you want to look at that, it doesn't appear that.
And we are just talking to townsfolk, right? We're not talking to anybody in charge.
You've basically talked to the bartender and the people in the bar and like two people on the street. I don't think you've really gotten far on anything yet.
And no one's really questioned us strangers in town, right?
No, I mean
they haven't made any big fuss about us not being familiar or anything.
No, not really. I mean,
They get
they already
travelers all the
have
time.
random people here that they're trying to get rid of, so having random people here is not a new occurrence. Having them stick around this long is. But once
Okay.
again, the townsfolk aren't the ones that are complaining about it because they don't know any better.
Yeah,
They just know
it's
there's people there right now.
it's Daryl and everybody that want this cleaned out, but I'm looking to see is there like a city leadership who would be interested in sponsoring us to try to get rid of these raiders, kind of thing. Because the raiders
I mean,
are the point of the dungeon. If we could finish that, everybody gets kicked out, right?
you can find out.
And I'm strictly thinking, the way Azmodendak, is programmed. You go in, you accomplish a task, and okay, thank you, and you magically, come out now. If you go in and you somehow manage to live with the circumstances of said dungeon, you now have a free apartment.
Right.
Yeah,
And if you just don't go to that edge of town,
Yeah. Well,
doesn't seem
that's a
like it's too
shitty
bad
edge
of a
of town,
place.
anyways. No one likes that corner of town. We'll stay
Right.
over here. This is where all the
Interesting.
hipsters stay.
I never thought about it that way.
So, we could confront the people who aren't supposed to be here, which we can't really identify, correct?
No, I mean, they're aware of who they are. I mean, they're aware
They
that
are,
there's
but
some
we are
weirdos that
not.
are here. Right. Yeah. You haven't
So we don't
talked to
even
enough
necessarily
people to
know.
directly find out who it is. Yeah.
They could be masquerading as, just everyday people, and we have no way of, singling them out honestly. It isn't like we can rub our hand through them like a hologram or something. They're real as everyone else in here.
Yeah.
So keeping our breaking the fourth wall, so to speak, keeping our mind in, this is the game. This is what we need to do to, get to the goal. If we solve the problem that this room has created, would that set it back to start, or at least push us out? And anyone who is in here that isn't part of this dungeon would all be shoved out as well. That we need to answer that question. We don't know, but that is a possibility.
It is a possibility.
The other one is play Scooby Doo and try to figure out who these fuckers are and encourage them to move towards the exit. If you're not going to play our game, go home. But
Yes. Either way is an acceptable line of thinking.
okay.
The proprietors of this dungeon are okay with those outcomes.
So now we just
They
need
just
to
need to
find the
reset
one
it.
that resolves it all, and they are not cool with.
Quick question: when
Yeah.
we were given this task, coming to handle this, was there
Yeah.
anything specifically said about no disintegrations?
I mean, same rules as any other dungeon. So you can kind of do whatever you want. But if you go too crazy, there could be some extra charges at the end.
Sure, I just I wasn't sure if they were maybe trying to keep people from ending up hitting the respawn room.
See, now I like the idea of like there's a weird Judge Judy where they settle disputes about party members that killed other party members or
Uh-huh.
caused excessive damage and things like that. But yeah, no. I mean, as far as Daryl's concerned, he does not have any rules on how this gets accomplished.
Okay.
And we can't even be 100% sure that he's aware of how any of this works. Because
Gotcha.
he's not the guy doing the enchantments.
Yeah, it's kind of a self-replicating machine at this point that he
Sure.
just cashes checks from.
Right. He pays other people to know the answers to these things.
Okay.
Not well, but he pays them.
Yeah, I mean, a transaction is had.
He pays them with
Yep.
the privilege of they get to work here.
I've worked a few of those jobs.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
seems like most of this town is just to service the dungeon, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of now we're in a valley, right? It's like a V of mountain
it's not a
ranges
huge valley or anything, but
yeah,
valley would be the appropriate term for it.
and the raids are coming from the mountains northwest.
As you're walking
mountains.
into town, it was the northeast.
Okay.
It's like all the way back and to the right, but I don't know that I oriented it specifically that way. But yeah, if you came in from the south, they are in the northeast is the area, and you're kind of in the center of town right now because you were going to where there was more people to hit up the inn.
We were looking. Yeah, it was getting about evening, and we wanted to go where people are congregating.
Right.
Where
You figure center
everybody
of town
knows
would be
name.
Yeah.
less weird looks.
There was this charismatic singer in the bar. Did we make anything of him other than okay? Yeah, this guy's pretty good.
I mean, he did provide a round of drinks
for the bar, but not
Wine
for
only.
us, right?
No, it was wine only. Some of you decided to not have wine.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, because he didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah. Beyond that, I don't believe you made any effort to figure out any additional information or
he didn't
talk to him directly.
He didn't catch our attention in anything beyond that, right? Just
correct.
A good singer.
He had just started kicking off most of the songs by the time you were getting ready to call it a night. So I think that it started midway through dinner, and I don't think you hung around a lot after dinner, or at least you didn't make it known if you did.
No.
So you heard him sing. That's about it.
Okay. So we come down, breakfast. We're having this conversation at the table, kind of going over what we know, what we think the problem is. How do we think? What are the ways we can solve this? We can just go around and say, "Hey, are you part of this dungeon?" And people will go, "Huh?" We know they're safe, and then people are like, "No," or "Shut up."
Yeah, I think you started asking a few people if there was any new people that had come into town.
I was in trouble,
and that's where they made some mention of some people being loud around town. But
those people being
there's a
loud
weird
around,
mentally ill guy type of loud, and not like didn't disrupt their day. It was just
those loud people are the raiders, not the people we're here to evict, right?
no.
Oh,
they definitely weren't the raiders. The raiders are on the edge of town. Like a third of the town probably doesn't even know about it because it's not their concern. And
so there's some people in town who are treating this as a everyday party.
Yes. That was brought up when you were
Okay,
talking
those
that there
are
are
the
people
we
in
need
town that are, being loud, but not
Yeah,
directly hurting anything.
Yeah, we need to suss out those people.
Agreed.
Okay. We could go where we know they would be, and or suspect. But if they were getting all rowdy last night, they're probably not up here cracking on. What time of the morning is it? Did we sleep in? Did we get up early?
It's up to you. I would just call it like 10 a.m. if you don't have a
Okay.
different time that you needed to be
Mid
up for.
morning. Okay.
Yeah. They were, when they mentioned it yesterday, they were loud during like middle of the day. It wasn't like they were drunk and rowdy at nighttime.
Okay.
They may still have been, but the people you talked to saw them, midday-ish. So they may or may not be awake now. It doesn't mean one way or the other. They were not at the bar last night, though, so you have no idea what they may have done.
Okay. Well, let's. So you need to go find annoying people.
Yeah. I'm fine saying you guys had breakfast, everything, and
Yeah, I mean that was
silver,
this
whatever it is,
conversation. Yeah.
So nothing special that needs accomplished there, at least. Yeah, you're free to do whatever you care to do.
And we do not have like a wanted poster or some sort of thing that tells us these are your bad guys, correct?
We asked for that before we came in,
you
but
don't
there
even know
was.
if they're bad guys. They're in
They
here.
just won't leave.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're in here killing and looting and that's why they're terrorizing town. That's
Right.
They
what the
paid
raiders
for
are
entry,
doing.
and they've lived past their expiration date.
Right. It's costing them money now because they can't turn this thing over.
Right.
They're just
We're that
plotting.
table in a diner just sipping Pepsi into the middle of the night, and then leave it.
It's like when people rented the Airbnbs for 31 days and then just stuck around.
Fucking
It seems fair.
squatters.
I mean, sometimes.
Realistically, it's cheaper than living in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you don't go into a dungeon that constantly is trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Even if it is, there's usually big enough dungeons you can hide somewhere.
Yeah, there's usually, a safe corner.
Just depends on what you want to do. As long as they're not in the Northeast, seems like they're okay.
That sounds like a reasonable estimate. So let's head to the Northeast.
So I think we mentioned last night, I don't remember what all we really looked into, but the center of town has government-looking buildings as well. They were closed at the time that you showed up, but
yeah,
you can kind of tell there's government buildings. If you were to go near any of them, you would see there are some warning signs posted about raids that they've had, attacks on the edge of town. But it's more of a, keep an eye out and avoid that area at night, rather than like, here's a wanted poster and what do we think the raiders look like.
Gotcha.
At this point, it's more of a informative, let's avoid the problem.
Public nuisance. Yeah.
If you see something, say something. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you are now free to do whatever you'd like.
Yeah, let's I say we examine these posters, get any and all the information we can from that, and
I basically covered it. It's just like
okay.
a little public notice type of like, we've had these reports. If you know any information, let us know. Otherwise, avoid the area, especially after hours.
Okay, now
But,
let's investigate the rowdy people and where they tend to congregate. I mean, is there some kind of social spot here in the center of town where they are common to appear?
um, I mean, the center of town gets busy. You know, the, within a couple of blocks, there's markets, there's the government buildings, there's various other types of stores, libraries, things like that. So, are you just going to go person to person and ask if they've seen them, or?
No, I was looking for like a cafe I could sit, have a coffee, and maybe watch for these rowdy people, and when they show up, get acquainted.
There is a little shop outside the library. It's like a block or two off of the main square.
Good
So
vantage point.
depending on how
Sure.
loud they are, you'd be able to see everybody coming in. We'll say from the west part of town
Sure. Okay.
and a bit of the south. So a little bit in the direction you came kind of from the south yesterday. So kind of that way, plus the west,
So
which is opposite of the corner that is the avoidant
this
one.
is my train of thought here. We observe, possibly not um, interact. Maybe we want to follow these people where they're residing. What makes this place so great that they're willing to just stay? Maybe we can just make it shitty for them. You don't even have to confront them. Just make it less comfortable. Short of
You're just
burning
going to
down the
slowly
town.
drag down the local economy and make it all just a
Yeah.
shitty place to live.
It's just
Like
Wow.
anti-gentrification.
no. I'm thinking about running for mayor and just being a total trumper. What the fuck?
Now you sound like you're going to squat here.
Yeah, make a
How
huge.
long you hanging out?
Well, as long as it takes. I mean, it's a
All
mission,
right.
right? No, I mean they're staying somewhere. They're sleeping somewhere. So where is that? Maybe we can just go, steal their shit. Uh,
You'll become the
Steal the
raiding
shit.
party.
yeah.
You're
If
the
they want
raiding
to be
party
the
in the
villain,
future.
if they want to be the villain, we'll show them villain.
Once again, you don't know that they're the villain.
Well,
As of
for
right now, they're
breaking the
just
law.
squatting.
Yeah.
Listen,
Breaking the house rules, more
are we
likely.
becoming the ICE agents in here to just ship people out of this place?
I mean, you're
I
not
mean,
beating the charges.
so many things I want to say to that, but they're so just unbelievably wrong.
Yeah. But, kind of, is this mission.
I mean, you're just doing your job.
True. And there is a bonus if I get it done.
Yeah. And there was
Wow.
no physical fitness test.
There is not.
And this is sounding more and more like somebody else's fantasy.
I mean, Ray's the one running for mayor of Iceville.
Yes, I am.
I'm rebuilding my image.
First, we hire a contractor to build me a nice gold arch.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just make it so terrible, nobody will come and raid because nobody will have any food.
Yeah.
That's a valid
Problems solved.
plan.
Solutions abound.
I don't know if I'd say abound.
Let's make it huge.
Whoa.
Solutions have presented themselves.
You're providing answers to the question that wasn't asked.
So much of that.
How much worse could it get? We don't know. Nobody asked.
You just did.
And
Yeah, but his
answer.
was just a for instance.
Was it?
I mean, I'm not even here.
True. That is very true.
Yeah, we don't even. Well, at this point, we don't even know we're missing a party member. So
And you may not be.
yeah, well,
It's just available.
It's just available.
Yeah. You just have
JC,
to accept them.
Oh,
gotta welcome him into your party, Art. You're
I
familiar.
did that once. Yeah, I did that once.
Took forever to get him the fuck out of there.
Also bought me a week at a camp I never want to go back to. So, you know.
I mean, I can see all the parallels.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see them. So we finished breakfast.
Yeah.
We are
You finished
downtown.
breakfast. Yeah. You were
Okay.
at
Yeah, I'm
least
just
at the
kind of hanging
cafe.
out.
I don't know how long you're hanging out there. We're going to the cafe per
I'll
Ray.
get like a little, a muffin and whatever passes for like coffee equivalent kind of thing, just to make sure I'm paying my way, hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not like fully decked out in like combat gear, right? I mean, we're in like the city, so I mean, I have a leather
that's
breastplate.
entirely up to you. I don't know how many of you were.
You don't know what I
If
have under
anybody's a
my cloak.
paladin. Yeah, I'd assume you were at least covered up for public. If you're wearing anything crazy.
I am wearing a robe.
Yeah.
It has a super awesome hood on it.
Sure. Of course.
I generally keep the hood up if I'm around other people. Yeah, I mean that's what you see. Just a skinny, human-looking person in a black robe.
Definitely not the droids you're looking for.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Are you making conversation with anybody else in the cafe, or?
Yeah, I assume there's a waitress, so to speak.
Yeah, there's kind of like, I guess, the bar where you'd order from, and then they'll bring it out to you after that, and
I'm just gonna make like
check in periodically.
yeah, kind of like wow, this place seems really quaint. It's nice and relaxed. What a nice atmosphere you guys got here. Kind of making trying to lead her to a point where she says, "Oh, it is now," kind of thing. And gets into the troublesome people.
I mean, at this point, once again, they've been loud some, but they're not causing like long-term public nuisance, businesses going downhill type problems.
Okay.
So they're not gonna immediately pick up on anything like that. It's not technically noteworthy for anybody yet.
Well, I'll sit, drink coffee, maybe pull out my little journal thing and kind of do some doodles. Just
Okay.
kind of relax and kind of calm down. And if she comes back, like, you need anything else? And like, no, just enjoying the quiet.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, every 20 minutes or so, I'll check back in.
I'll
This
buy
is-
another cup of coffee or whatever.
Okay. I mean, it's outside the library, so they'll have people there reading throughout the day, coming in and out. It's not going to be. I mean, there's people all day, but there's not anything where they really need to turn the table over because the line with. It's also not empty. 4 to 5 tables at a time filled up out of maybe 10 tables.
Hmm.
Like
It doesn't seem
4
that
or
bad.
5 outside and the other rest of them inside.
And just to be clear, so far we've been here for 10 hours or so.
Sure.
We have not witnessed any ruckuses ourselves.
Nope. I mean, you came in end of the workday and slept for most of those 10 hours, so
Yeah,
it wasn't like
but
anything crazy has happened.
nothing woke us up.
Just the drunks leaving from the bar to go back to their room, but not anything
Okay.
that would have been, um, out on the street waking you up.
Yeah, like no overt commotion.
No.
Okay.
Just regular
Okay.
city noise.
Um
And,
I
living above a bar.
yeah. This cafe we're at, this is like in town, center of town kind of thing. Or
Yeah, it's like a block office center, so
okay.
you picked a quarter of the way that's coming in and you can see that quarter.
Cool. I will start trying to people watch to the best of my ability.
Okay. Let's see. I guess perception check for anybody who would like.
Yep. I am, as we
This
all
is
know,
going to count as a investigation.
amazing
So.
at this.
I think I do the perception as well. 14
Perception, is that a
plus
skill?
plus 9. I think I had 23.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
-1, I got a 9.
Okay. You have trouble seeing over the table at everybody. Otherwise, yeah. You notice, people coming and going. You're starting to basically get an idea of how the townsfolk are, how they're interacting, things like that. None of them seem out of the ordinary. You haven't heard anything. There's not been a huge commotion, anything like that.
Cool.
So up until this point, you think you can rule out that you have come in contact with them.
Okay.
They
Awesome.
weren't there and you missed them.
I'm going to continue to people watch for as long as we are here.
Okay. How long do you want to stay there? We'll say if you got there like 11 o'clock, I mean, you can get lunch in a couple of
Like a
hours if
little
you're there the
past
whole
noon.
time. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be good
hour half most.
Okay.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
a nuisance ourselves. Just want to possibly get an idea of like midday this area.
Normal
what's
comings and
going on.
goings. Yeah, nobody's causing a commotion
Okay.
so far. So
I think at some point I'd like to go into the library. And is it like straight up like the library, like go in, read books, not take them out? Or are we talking like a bookstore kind of library?
it's going to be something that is, like attached to a local university, like not quite like a wizard's college, but like, a university where you have to either be a student there or have permission to check anything out. And then
Right.
there is, the normal, there's certain sections of things where you can only read them there. They don't leave the
Okay.
premises.
One sec. It's light. Okay, I need this book. You said this is a college or
Yeah. I mean, more like a community college, but it's still,
okay.
that's the general
Place of
gist
study.
of it. Yeah.
Does it look like this place would have a like arcane or some other type of magical type of knowledge base here, or is this more of a academic?
That there would be some that would be the ones that fall into the section where you can only read them there, you can't check them out, type of thing.
Valuable, more powerful kind of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, whether they believe everything or whether they can fully use some of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
not specified, but there's some
Okay.
stuff there that, at a high enough level,
Yeah.
you'd be able to make out what you're looking for.
Cool. I would like. Is there like a? It looks like like a common building kind of thing where I could maybe consider checking to see what types of people may work here, academically.
In the library or like in the college,
Yeah,
like professors or?
in the college.
Oh, okay.
We talking mathematicians? We talking engineers? We talking spellcasters?
Well, I'm talking spell casting. If there may, anyone devoted to my faith who may teach anything here. And you can feel free to shut me down. That's okay.
What
Well,
faith is this?
without getting too far into, I don't know exactly what you're asking for. There would be like a enrollment area if you wanted to ask about programs they offer.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, they're able to give you a couple of options as far as, they do have some people that are there to study, agriculture. There's people that are there to kind of get the starter program before you go apprentice for like blacksmithing,
sure.
the various crafting.
Sure.
And there is a section that deals in spell casting and.
Were you thinking about going to school back for your master's?
No, I was thinking maybe there might be
Something
someone
to
here.
save his wife.
No, someone here who may be uh, spreading, teaching the religion of the one true
The one true what?
Father.
The Darth Father?
I mean, you
The
can call
Dark
him a
Father?
Darth. You can call him that. I prefer to call him Min, but
Okay.
the one true Father.
Well, if this is at all based on my world, yes, most
mean,
definitely would be in any place of learning. There would be at least philosophy type classes that would discuss those. Be it
I'm trying.
a
I'm trying
temple or
to
what would have
abuse. I'm trying to abuse my background here and maybe find someone who can help us out.
okay.
If there would be someone of my faith, technically it says, let me just read it again, that they would, shelter things like that. God damn. It's so hard to read these page numbers. Probably help if I put my glasses on.
What is your faith?
I'm an acolyte.
Oh, or your background? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
As an
that usually
acolyte,
requires you to make some kind of offering or whatever, right?
so
To seek help.
myself and my adventuring companions could expect to receive free healing and care at a temple shrine or other established presence of my faith, though you must provide any material components needed for spells. Those who share your religion will support you, but you at a modest lifestyle. You might also have ties to a specific temple, blah, blah, blah. I was just mainly looking more at the, is there anybody from my particular one true father faith that I might be able to, puzzle for some information?
Um, so
And again, you can tell me no.
in the academic sense, there would be people that have an academic understanding of that.
Perfect.
As far as directly a
I'm
following
not looking
practitioner
to.
or something like that,
Yeah.
they would not be here. They may be in
Okay.
town, but not here.
Okay. I was just going to see if maybe, someone who spoke about the father maybe, could.
Of
I
your
mean,
faith,
it
is
basically
there
be
any
covered in
kind of
like a world type of thing. So
Okay. So
basic
probably not
questions.
then. That's fine. That's fine.
the people of your faith? Do they wear any outward symbol that would allow you to recognize them?
Yes, it is a small pendant. You see it around on the outside. It is a small pendant, black metal. It looks like a hand, uh, with pinky ring, middle finger rolled down, thumb over top the outside, with the index finger straight up. But it's kind of odd. Like, it doesn't rest like with the knuckles against the chest. It rests with the thumb and index finger against the chest, almost like my chest is shushing you.
Okay,
It's just
interesting.
the index finger number one there. But yeah,
That's the symbol of your order, or
yes,
those who
yes,
follow
the one true father.
the one true father, that manifestation of Min. This
Yep.
is the symbol they recognize. Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody put that
Sorry,
down. That's canon.
I'm making up some shit on the fly. We are
I,
kind of in,
I totally think that, be it that there are basically three figureheads
yeah.
that make up these things, doesn't mean everyone worships them the same or imagines them the same.
So we've talked about my childhood and the brand of Pentecostal that I grew up.
Uh huh.
Not so much that we would, handle the snakes, but we wouldn't have been surprised if somebody showed up to do that on a Sunday morning as a special guest. Um, we're probably the people who you wouldn't have been surprised if they showed up.
Oh, okay.
We are, um, we are zealous in our belief.
Okay.
Sounds like your religion has a lot of wonderful secrets.
They
Oh
can all be
yes,
answered by the Father.
that's right, the one true Father. Okay,
I
well
believe
maybe.
I believe we kind of clued in about a little bit more about your guy. Wasn't there a lot of order to be had with your
Yes.
character? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. All the order.
All the order.
About 65, 66 of them.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry, that hit me slow. I'm sorry. Wow.
Good. Good.
That
At
came
least
about,
at
that
least
came
you
about
got it.
after a second. That was awesome. That took me a whole second there.
Just
Shit.
stupid puns, man. That's all I've got. Stupid
Yep.
Yep.
puns.
Bravo.
Well, you're
Thank
you're
you.
playing Annie. I'm trying to play Conan.
I love it.
He's a fighter thief.
It's
That's
like if
how I.
Conan was on Scooby Doo, though.
Well, yeah, my Conan's a little
I
smarter than
mean,
the
you're
other
sitting
Conans.
around just all buff, trying to
Well, my Conan has
not be
an
conspicuous.
intelligence of 16, so he isn't straight up Conan. He's a little schooled.
Okay.
Okay, reasonable. Yeah, like if you wanted to find somebody that directly practiced your religion daily, you'd have to go find,
That's fine.
some 2s and 3s guys somewhere. There's not
Yep.
going to be a local church.
Okay. Not a problem. Figured I would check.
Yeah.
Okay. These guys are lame. We can kill them now.
Seems fair.
That escalated oddly.
I mean, you don't even know these guys. You're talking to the front desk.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna just turn around and say that right in front of the.
okay.
My general opinion is these guys are lame.
Oh, okay. Nope, that's a perfectly reasonable opinion to have. I mean, it's not a big city college, so more the practical than the esoteric.
What is the like estimated population of this town?
I guess I'm not sure what would be a huge
500 would
village.
be a pretty decent sized town. A city would, be in the, 2-3 times that.
I mean, my immediate thought with what I'm sizing pictured in my head would be like 1,000.
Okay.
I mean, it's got a college. It's
It's
not
it's right there on the cusp of being a city. And
right.
it's a very large town.
So this would be like a Dillard.
Dillard's
yeah,
actually rather small.
Oh, okay.
Dillard is basically a truck stop
okay.
because there's a canal that goes alongside of it, and it moves product from the mountains to the coast.
Okay.
I mean, this is very
The
much
dungeon
like
the dungeon is bigger than Dillard.
Hmm.
At least in
this. Well, I mean, technically, it could just
in
be
my understanding.
inside there. But yeah, this is like a mining town that continued to expand and more people lived there full time, and then it just kept going from there. So
Okay.
they take care of everything. They've got enough people there to sustain a full town, support the mining, and they're kind of a way stop because they're moving a lot of goods or a lot of minerals, things like that. So while you're moving that, you can move whatever else, and so there's a
Right.
fair bit of trade that goes back and forth. So
Okay.
plus it's aside from the raiding party, it's kind of tucked mountain adjacent, so there's only a few sides you got to worry about anybody else.
Cool. Dig it.
Yeah. Otherwise, are you leaving the reception?
Yeah. There's not going to be any way that I can check books or anything. I don't know anybody here. They
Sorry, you broke
probably
up a little
don't
bit. There's not a way you
oh,
can check for.
check out any books or anything. They don't know me. They don't know my religion. I'm a man of no
Right.
consequence to these people. So
Yeah, I mean, they may give you like a day pass to read some in the
yeah.
open to the public section, but you're not going to get anything out of the restricted section.
Okay.
I mean, unless Ray runs for mayor and you enroll here, then now we're just cosplaying life.
Right. I
We
don't
all
think
know
I need
that's
to.
no fun.
Just roll for exams.
Pass.
Well,
Just pass fail.
since Annie kind of went ham in the library, anytime I was just kind of tagging along behind him, just kind of like listening to what he's asking, kind of trying to get a little insight into my party member. How that?
Okay.
That's fair.
So it's kind
You are
of backing him up, kind of not interfering or really even uh, offering any assistance, just letting him talk and just kind of soaking up what's this guy about.
Oh, I forgot this morning. Somebody roll me a d20.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Oh shit.
That's what I want to hear.
It rolled onto the floor. 8.
Okay. Good enough.
Good enough.
It just means nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
Stuff may or may not happen depending on how rolls go.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
That's kind of disturbing in a way.
I mean, I do have certain things that will trigger if certain rolls are made. It's just
Oh,
like I'm not entirely making up stuff on the fly here. But,
not entirely.
well, for that roll, yeah, no. That's not going to do anything.
Okay. Okay. Seems reasonable enough.
Nice and safe. It's an 8. All right. So you've hung out in the southwest-ish corner for a couple of hours. You checked out the library, or the reception, and it's probably in the 1:30, 2 o'clock range.
Okay.
So
Are we
you've
having
still
any?
got 5-ish hours of daylight.
Okay. And we still have not. Just to be clear, we no signs of anybody that we would say is a problem.
No, I mean, you've been inside at reception since you left the cafe, so you wouldn't have seen anything outside, and there wasn't like people running to find a commotion anywhere. So, as far as you're aware, nothing new.
Cool.
Do we want to venture outside town? I mean, not that we've seen everything in town. I don't know where we want to. Where do we want to go next?
Seems like we were always gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head and check it out.
I mean, do we need to pick up horses or anything?
What are you trying to do?
Well, the raids come from a certain direction. I thought maybe we would poke around or investigate a little bit, while there's still light. Are
Okay.
there like roads that way? Is there trails? Are there signs of, campfires? What, what
Um,
all we look at, kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, if you're heading that way, you're asking questions, things like that. Um, there is trails that lead to the mountains for the mining purposes. So there's going to
But
be
that's not
fairly
where the
well
raids are
established.
coming from, right?
They may be using those trails to get into town. I mean
Okay.
that would be one of the two sides. So the northeast and a little bit on the northwest would be the two like the two gates you would leave town to head towards the mines. Depending, there's several mines, but there's two main roads that lead out in that direction, northeast and northwest. So whether they followed the trails the entire time or whether they just picked them up right at the end to get into the city itself, I mean, there are still roads out that way, so you could get into the mountains if you want to take the show on the road and try and camp there. You're not going to get real deep into it in a couple of hours before you lose daylight.
Yeah, I think we're just putting ourselves in harm's way if we go out there and camp.
I mean, yeah, you can go up there, you could ask questions, you can make plans for the next day. If you want to wake up super early and do whatever, that's fine. But by the time you work your way over there, we're talking 30, 40 minutes, and then you chat with some people. You're not going to get a whole lot of search done very deep if you're only searching during daylight and starting today.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to go over there and see if you can find any information or anything else. Or you can head southeast or northwest.
I think we head in the direction staying in town. Head
Yeah.
more in the direction of the way the commotion is when it happens.
Okay.
Continue to people watch would be my suggestion.
Okay.
Maybe we can,
Are you
catch them in the act.
Are you
so to
kind of
speak.
just heading straight there? Or are you kind of winding around to check anything off the main roads? Or
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely to cut a path that is a little less direct down the road.
Okay.
I kind of mosey through some back alleys, kind of, see what we can find, see.
All right. Try something here. Who is leading the party, or who's paying the most attention?
I mean, I am actively watching. I don't know
Okay.
if I would say I am leading.
I have a decent perception. I made point of that. I'm sticky fingers and fighter. I would have my head on a swivel. How do you get better potions or better like healing potions?
I mean, there would be shops towards the center of town. I'm
No,
sure
I'm
some of
sorry,
them would have.
Diablo, alchemist.
Oh, okay.
Did they do away with that?
You don't now. It
Okay.
does a flat percentage.
Okay.
Hmm.
Good.
So anybody can roll perception
Okay.
and see if you break a certain number.
I rolled shitty. Got a 13.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
With my -1, I got a 1.
Cool. Chad,
So
roll a
so
percentile.
dirty 1.
Okay. Percentile. Ooh, buddy. Okay. 32.
It's closer than I thought it was going to be. Um, you hear some snippets of conversation as you're
Okay.
walking, where people are mentioning like, "Oh, did you see those people in the around town square causing the commotion yesterday?" Like you hear, because it was something new that happened in town. Like they're just talking like it's the day's news. They're not talking in a
Yeah.
positive or negative way about it.
Yeah.
But you do pass a group of looks like about 4, I would say 15, 17-year-old kids walking by talking about it,
Cool.
complaining that they
Um,
just missed it, type of thing yesterday.
I would just kind of like to the group say, "Hey, hold on, I'll be right back." And I will go over and try to engage my fellow young people.
Uh-oh. You talking to the younglings never helps.
No, it doesn't. But that is the plan anyways.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself, or you just got to run up and demand answers?
Again, I just got it.
I will kind of walk in and say, "Hey, overheard you talking about the town yesterday. Can I ask you a couple of questions quick?"
I mean, I don't know you, but okay.
I mean, I'm just, traveler. I've heard about the commotion. I was just kind of curious. Does this happen often?
It didn't used to. It's happened a couple of times in the last few weeks now.
Okay.
We always seem to be just a little too late to get there.
Oh, does it happen about the same time? Is it kind of random?
It seems to be random. Every couple of days, I'll have a friend mention that they were around while these newcomers
Gotcha.
were out and about.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm a newcomer, but I'm not one of the rowdy types. Um, when do you think the last time before yesterday it happened?
Um, 2 or 3 days before that.
Oh, okay. So it is kind of in some way frequent. Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at 2 to
Gotcha.
3 times a week.
Gotcha. That's anybody ever get hurt during this or
Um, not anything serious at this point. Like
okay.
there may have been somebody fell down and got a scrape or a bruise, but like
Oh, okay.
nobody's gotten an arm chopped off.
Oh, is that something that happens around here?
No, that's why we're
Oh,
saying
okay.
it. Hasn't.
Okay, I just listen. That's a phobia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that'd be weird if that happened.
God damn it. Oh, shit. This game. You're going to kill me with these fucking characters, man.
Oh God. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, thanks for the info, and if I could ask you one last thing, I'm
I
gonna
mean, I
hold
held
up
back
my
when you were talking about younglings, but shit.
I'm gonna hold up like pick up my amulet off my robe,
Okay.
and just say, have you seen anyone else around town wearing anything like this or any signs? Maybe
I mean, is this a symbol where, like, it's
this is
prominent?
like
This would be like we're showing this off to everyone type of symbol, or is it like you wear it under your robe?
People wear it
this
openly.
is this is the crucifix to the Catholics.
Okay. Um,
Not many pagan worshippers around here.
no, they have not noticed anything like that.
Okay, not a problem. Hey,
I
appreciate
imagine once again it's going to be rare. It's going to be
Yeah.
4 or 5 people in the whole of town. So the odds that these random teenagers would have run across them were low, and that's what the roll showed.
Yep, totally fine with that. Well, I will bid them a wonderful afternoon and stop bothering them.
Okay. They'll continue on their way to whatever they were doing.
Cool.
I don't know what the kids do these days.
Yeah, probably pirating spells.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Rock music.
Yes. Cool. I feel pretty good about the information that I was able to retrieve from those people.
Okay.
From those.
So yeah,
those dirty,
I mean,
dirty younglings.
since that was yesterday, going off of their timeline, you're probably still a day or two away. So
Yep.
you may have some time to investigate the raids if you want to set up a plan today and then get at it early tomorrow.
I think that's a great plan.
Okay. That seems fair. So you were already heading in that direction. There was like the central police station. There would be kind of one police station in each of the 4 quadrants as well.
Okay.
So you do
An
walk past
outpost
that.
of sorts.
Yeah, more like drug holding cells, things like that, because you don't need to bring them all to the center of town if
Maybe
they're just going to
weapons,
sleep it off.
cash kind of thing.
Yeah.
How chilly a reception do we get?
I mean, they're not out there trying to make new friends, but they'll look you up and down and then go back to whatever they were doing. They're not trying to start anything unless you are acting like you'll be an issue.
You get a couple Barney Fife sniffles. Hey, well, what you guys about?
Yeah, I mean, once again, there's enough people here, and they've got some problems, especially in this quadrant, that they don't have the resources to just go starting other trouble.
Seems fair.
You'll see, I would say, a group of 2 people on one of the streets leading up to the police station, like 2 police officers, and there's another one hanging out around the entrance of the police station itself, kind of like the reception / booking agent. So it's not like there's 10 of them standing around looking for trouble either.
Seems fair.
Are you trying to stop and have a conversation, or just looking at it and moving on?
Just looking at it moving on right now.
That's fair. Okay. No problem from anybody you see there. The rest of it looks to be, residential. There's a small, hole in the wall bar that might have 4 tables inside. It's kind of a for the locals that want to drink and then head home. It's not. Well, it's early enough. You'll see 1 or 2 people in there drinking in
Yeah.
the late afternoon that may have worked the early shift that morning, but otherwise empty.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna post up in this bar and unless somebody objects and see what we can listen from the locals. See if there's any.
Seems to be working. I got nothing against that. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems fine to me.
Cool.
You walk in, bartender, immediately pegs you as not a local, but
Of course.
not anything
Good eye,
against
mate.
that. Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Are you just getting ordering regular beer, or are you doing anything special, asking about anything, or
Right now, I am
sitting
just
down?
getting a beer, sitting down. Trying to whatever the most normal, common beer in the establishment would be. That's what I'm gonna order.
The 1 beer on tap. Not a
That'd
large
be the
bar.
one. Cool.
It is whatever they got. Okay.
Seems
We
legit.
like simplicity.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So they'll get you 4 of those, and 1 person at a table, 1 person at the bar. There's 3 other tables to choose from that will all seat 4 to 6 people. So you can have your pick of those.
Awesome. I
Are you
will.
having a conversation, or
I want to listen more than anything to start.
I mean,
I will chat with the whoever comes to the table, to greet us, take our orders or what. I'll chat to kind of
you put in your
spur
order at
up.
the bar. There's a bartender.
How
Okay.
much?
Okay.
How much do you want to?
We're not in a waitress type restaurant.
How clearly do you want to hear?
Did you pick up your pot, or is it still
I'm gonna
at the
need
bar?
to, but I'm gonna need to collect that. But how clearly did you want to hear?
In passing, if we can zoom in and hear really well without making that we're eavesdropping on their conversations. Badass. That would be awesome.
Cool. I can it be assumed that I've collected my pitcher?
That is fine.
Okay. I'll give you the fly portion,
Okay.
and then as soon as it's in your hand, I disappear.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Awesome. I don't know where. Right. Cool. I've never seen you
Goblins.
do this. Correct.
I shake my head. I'm like, that goblin's weird.
Right.
You guys have seen me do this before, and you hear my voice in your head. I'm still right in front of you.
Oh. Okay. Never gonna.
But
Never
now
gonna be.
we have the chance of running him over as we walk.
That's.
Well, you're sitting
There
at
is
the table,
that too.
so
But this is the answer to my cake reference.
Having it
It is
and eating
cake?
it too.
No, never there.
Nice.
I've always been a fan of short skirt and long jacket.
I mean, that was my first thought. And I was like,
That
that's
was
a weird
that
looking
was going to be
goblin.
that'd be a little stranger for this particular character. But yeah,
I feel like any jacket's a long jacket on a goblin.
Yeah, true. That's why there's
and
always room for 3.
I'm gonna go super fancy and pop off a greater invisibility.
Okay.
Jesus.
We're level 10. We're living large.
It's a lot of work for a bar that's like 30 by 30.
Well, I only want to go greater because it means then that I can do other stuff and not break it.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Greater invisibility allows you to backstab.
Okay.
And now I will sneak to wherever this conversation is taking place and attempt to listen in.
Okay.
So he's holding the pot, and Annie's listening to it. Can we share it like an earbud? Kind of lean in, both of us.
I mean, I imagine it would work like an earbud. So
Yeah, we both have. We're sharing the one AirPod.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like us. Cool.
All right. Like I said, the one person's at their own table, the other one's at the bar. So I'm assuming you're going after the one at the bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they are talking about their morning shift in the mines. Let's see. Yeah, I think they mentioned that it's getting to be a colder walk now that it's later in the season. We're coming up on winter here, just after the harvest, so the walk to the mines is not a comfortable one in the mornings because of the chill in the air. Otherwise, they're worried about making quota at the end of the month. But they're close. It's not dire straits at the mines or anything.
They're always close.
And then yeah, they make passing mention. Oh, I heard that the Raiders hit up Frank's house the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The bartender mentions that's the third one this month, and it's about the end of the month, so we're looking once a weekish.
Interesting.
How long has it been since? Did we get that answer from anybody?
We said a couple days ago, so
Since the raid, or is that? I
since
thought that was
Frank's
since
house
the.
was hit.
Oh, okay. But it's been a
So
couple of days also.
we're in
since
the same week still.
Okay.
We'll
Is it the same
say
frequency as the ruffians in town, or the rude people?
no, those are a couple times a week. This is more like once a week.
Okay.
I mean, they're not really going to give a lot more information than that because you're not like asking them questions directly.
Sure.
Yeah. And
but,
they know the story. They're just sharing new details.
Right. Just in passing, like they're all kind of keeping track of, oh, that's the third one this month. And
yeah,
we had a couple last month. And
glad I live in town.
Right. Glad I live not on the outer couple of streets.
Okay. Wait, are they saying that in a sounds like it happens more there, or that's where it does happen.
Well, yeah, they're hitting the outside streets. They're not.
Okay.
They're not trying to raid far in. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Had me
at this
confused.
point-
I had maybe misunderstood. Okay.
You know, they're hitting the outskirts. Nobody's trying to walk down Main Street to get to a different house when you don't need.
Right.
Once again, they were, the other person mentioned they are kind of taking food and supplies. They're not out here looking for the crown jewels.
Yeah. This very much seems like raiding for survival, not raiding and pillaging to be.
They're not turning a profit. Right.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, that's about all you're going to get out of there. Otherwise, they're just
Okay.
talking about the weather and what they're going to do for the festivities at the end of next month.
Yeah.
End of year type stuff.
Right.
You'll hear in your head anything else you want me to check out?
Does it look like there's any doors to other parts of this establishment except this main bar area?
There's got to be at least a back room or cellar.
Yeah, I mean, behind the bar, it leads back to, what would be like the kitchen, and then, if you're looking back in that area, like taking a peek behind the bar into that back area, there's stairs that look like they lead upstairs. Like the bartender probably lives upstairs.
Okay.
But this isn't anything that's large enough that it would have like rooms for rent or anything.
Right.
And yeah, it's more like he's got a very large garage that he turned into a bar type of thing, and everything else is the house.
Gotcha.
You're welcome to just go full circle and try and sneak up there and raid his house, but
Try not to be a giant asshole.
Just a regular asshole.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm good at that.
Have we this is going to sound crazy, but all of our backdoor sort of planning here doesn't seem to be getting us anywhere. Have we considered just going at the front of this?
The front of this meaning,
Like, instead of trying to suss this out on the down low, maybe be a bit more open about it.
I think that's the probably the more difficult plan is to just solve the raider problem ourselves. So if we just go to like the the leadership and say, hey, we're willing to take on this trouble. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying that it seems that subtlety here is not doing us any favors.
Well, it's sure
You haven't
putting
directly asked anybody anything, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
we're not getting
You've
any
questioned a
information.
couple of teenagers that you overheard them saying something, but it wasn't like they weren't even there. They were sad that they missed it type of thing. So,
yeah.
I mean, you walked past the police station, you just looked at him, kept walking, went to the bar, you listened in on the bartender, but you didn't ask him anything. You haven't asked anybody else, either at the college or the, cafe or anything. So
Exactly. So
it may or may not work, but you haven't tried it.
I mean, it can't honestly be
man.
any worse than knowing the nothing we know now.
True.
I mean, you've got conflicting schedules that you can plan around now for your long
Yeah.
stay here while you run for mayor.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take a couple of weeks to establish residency before you run an election.
True. We need to find what the
Guess.
people are afraid of so we know how.
I'm gonna guess this raiding party.
Yeah. Now we need to figure out who to blame for it.
Canada.
Denmark.
Hawaii.
Fuck
Yeah.
them and their flower shirts.
They're always the shifty ones.
Who wears pants made of grass? Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
So, doing us no favors. And
I
solving the
mean,
big problem.
it
It
sounds
seems
like you've
like
gotten every reasonable could have gotten from randomly listening in on people.
yeah.
I'm not telling you what to do, but you're not doing anything
Yeah, we're
productive
not
yet.
making any going at it.
Well, now it's just the
Stealthily.
question of, do we want to venture out into possible dangers to investigate the raider stuff, or do we wait till tomorrow and start fresh? And if that's the plan, is there anything we could do tonight to further these uh, investigations?
Maybe we could just mill about in town tonight.
That's what I was thinking. If we just kind of like lay low, stay in, is kind of incognito.
What if we become rude people?
So what if we lay low tonight and just see what else we can find out? We know they hit the outskirts. What if we check out the outskirts tomorrow? Maybe we can find something there.
Which outskirts are you talking? For the
Like
raiding?
the farms outside that keep getting raided.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're
Yeah.
kind of outskirts adjacent. You're in that quadrant right now.
I mean, we could
That's the
start.
direction you were heading in.
So
So,
we could maybe start talking to some farmers today.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe who hasn't been raided, and maybe we stake a post there and maybe try and anticipate where they might strike.
I
Shit.
mean, I would say you have like 2 hours before you need to start heading back, unless you want to head back while it's dark out. But if you want to get back to your inn during daylight hours, got about 2 hours of chatting you could do. You're maybe 4 blocks from the outer wall.
Okay.
So, a couple blocks in each direction.
So we're still in town.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we don't go outside of town. I'm not too worried.
Yeah, I mean, you're at a bar for people in that area, so you just passed the police station. It isn't like you've gone too far. There are people that have smaller fields, things like that, out towards the wall there, but a lot of them are just effectively community gardens. Like the major farming fields were on the south as you were coming in. So you can talk to kind of whoever, but not like there's 2 huge farms or anything out here.
Yeah, let's go check them out.
I'm game. They
How would you like to choose the random house you're going to stop at?
we don't know which one was Frank's, right? The last one that was hit.
Correct. Because you don't know who Frank is and nobody ever asked.
Any of the farms that we can see or pass, or they show any signs that they're raided, like maybe like a knockdown fence or burn up outbuilding or something? What are the telltale signs that shit happened?
I mean, nothing was burnt. It wasn't, once again, they're here for supplies. They're not here to be destructive.
Here to steal.
Yeah, there's not going to be anything outwardly super obvious if you are just wandering by that there's been a problem there.
Okay.
It was a couple days previous, so.
Is there these farms are, there's a good distance between them, right?
Like I said, it's more like large gardens on the edge there. There's not.
Okay. So
like
we
the
could
huge farms are all to the south.
We could feasibly find a location, rooftop somewhere, or we can get a vantage point and maybe lay in wait that way.
Sounds like we should revisit this conversation when we start next time.
That'll work.
Oh shit, is it that late? Fuck, it is.
It is. We did it.